The Scottsbluff County Health Department confirms the Panhandle's first positive test for COVID-19. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, yesterday afternoon, the Scottsbluff County Health Department confirmed a male in his 30s residing here in Scottsbluff County has tested positive for COVID-19. Scottsbluff County Health Department Director Paulette Schnell says the investigation has begun and more details will be released when available. And she also adds that the Scottsbluff County case is not believed to be connected to the recently confirmed case in Goshen County. Schnell says the person has isolated at their home since last Tuesday, and contact investigations are underway to identify people who may have come into close contact with the male to help prevent further spread. She says all identified close contacts will self-quarantine and be actively monitored twice a day by public health officials for fever and respiratory symptoms. The presence of one COVID-19 case in the community suggests that the possibility is there that more patients will be diagnosed.
It is true that those that are more sick are the ones that are older, but what we're seeing is all ages, especially those, all ages are showing up in the range of those that are testing positive. The more of them that are more sick and hospitalized are older.
Everybody is being asked to follow CDC guidelines, including proper hand washing, avoid touching your face, and practicing social distancing to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. Well, 4 more Nebraska counties are now covered by an enforceable order limiting public gatherings to 10 people as the number of coronavirus cases in the state tops 120. Governor Pete Ricketts' order was extended this week to Burt, Cumming, Madison, and Stanton counties. The order effectively shut down the dining rooms of restaurants and bars and closing churches, theaters, schools, and gyms in those areas. Funerals and weddings are also limited to no more than 10 people. On Friday, Governor Ricketts announced the new DHHS Dashboard, which gives Nebraskans up-to-date information on the latest case numbers here in the state.
Department of Health and Human Services has a new dashboard with regard to showing how we're fighting the virus here in our state. You can find that at dhhs.ne.gov/coronavirus. So we've got a new dashboard up if people want to go check that out. Again, dhhs.ne.gov/coronavirus.
And in lighter news, one lucky person who bought a Nebraska Pick 5 ticket in Kimball for the Saturday drawing is holding a ticket worth $280,000. Lottery officials confirmed that the ticket was sold for the Pick 5 drawing and matched all 5 winning numbers for the $280,000 jackpot. The ticket was sold at Vince's Corner in Kimball, and the winning numbers from Saturday's drawing were 4, 7, 11, 13, and 29. The odds of winning the Nebraska Pick 5 jackpot are more than 1 in 500,000. Well, straight ahead, Bill Boyer in with your full week weather forecast. We'll have that right after this here on KNEB.TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy. Supporting local jobs. Giving back to our community. Investing in entrepreneurship. Making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
Start your spring right with Compliments for you and your home. Compliments wants to help you get dressed for all your spring events. Whether you're the mother of the bride, at your son's graduation, or looking for a great dress for a special event, Compliments has got a look for you. While at Compliments, look for a new style or give it as a gift. With great new home decor, now is the perfect time to spruce up your home. Compliments for you and your home. 1708 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, clearing skies across the area tonight. Partly cloudy to start off the evening. Temps in the 50s will fall all the way down into the 30s as we go through the overnight hours into early tomorrow morning. Relatively quiet conditions across the area tonight, and really tomorrow as well. It will turn windy tomorrow afternoon. That's really the only downfall of tomorrow. And then we're going to have a pretty good shot of a storm system coming in Wednesday afternoon, continuing into Thursday with accumulating snows again on the table. 59 yesterday after a morning low of 26, about normal for this time of year yesterday. And as you take a look at some precip, we ended up with a decent amount of precip in here, 1.10 inches now for the month. It's about 0.2 of an inch above normal, just shy of 1.5 inches for the year. We'd ordinarily be about 2 inches through the first 3 months of the year, so we're very close to on normal. Temperatures are kind of all over the map here. We've got some 40s and 50s out to our west, upper 50s to near 60 in our area, and then a cool pocket here of some cooler air, low 50s in the central part of Nebraska, back into the upper 50s and near 60 in the east again. 48 in Mullen, that's certainly a cooler location, 52 in Ogallala and in Valentine. We warm up 61 in Chadron, though only 50 in Cheyenne, 57 right now in Wheatland. And winds are under 15 miles an hour everywhere except Cheyenne and Wheatland. Otherwise, 5 to 10 will cover most of us here across the area. Let's take a look at Futurecast then. For tonight, there's that band of rain that's causing those cooler temperatures. Clouds will push off to the east. Overall, it'll be mainly clear, partly cloudy here across our region, and lows going to fall down into the 30s. Not really going too low tonight for low temperatures, but chilly enough. Although those lows that we just saw are going to be our highs for later in the week as we have a bigger system coming in. This is out ahead of it tomorrow, though. Things looking pretty nice. A few late day clouds. Here you can start to see some energy coming in from the northwest, and that's where we're going to watch this system come in from as we go into Wednesday afternoon is when we're going to start to see rain breaking out here, and it should be a rain initially before it does switch over to snow. Highs tomorrow going to be in the 60s to near 70 or better even in a couple of locations, maybe topping out over 70 degrees. Well, here's what we're looking at for snowfall probabilities. We have two different models for you. This is the European model. Now, if we zoom in, we'll show you. This picks up, 1 to 3 inches for most of us. A little higher amounts here in the northern portions of the Panhandle and into portions of South Dakota. Now, as we take a look at the GFS model, it's a little different. It shows slightly heavier snows for us in that 3 to 6 inch range for parts of our area, and maybe even a little more than that. They're all focusing in, though, on the northern Panhandle is having the best chance of the heaviest snows. We'll certainly have to see. Ultimately, timing issue, when it switches from rain to snow, going to have a huge impact. I think the system will be colder than the one that we had Friday night, which brought in some heavy snow and just up enough elevation. In lower elevations, it stayed all rain. I think this will be colder, and we'll see more in the way of snow with this system coming in Wednesday night, and especially during the day Thursday. Partly cloudy skies, 34 tonight for a low. Tomorrow we'll be near 70. It'll be windy by afternoon. That's going to be our warmest day, really, of the next 7 until we get maybe the early parts of next week. We'll be in the mid-60s Wednesday to start the day. Rain, and it's going to turn over to snow. Look at those lows Wednesday night down into the mid-20s. Highs only near 32 on Thursday, and that's going to keep it all snow. And look at those Thursday night lows, maybe down into the teens. Yeah, it's going to be very chilly around here. Hopefully by the weekend, though, we warm back up into the low to mid-60s, but it's going to take a while before we recover from that cold system that's going to be in here for the middle of the week. Stock growers, pay attention. This one could be wet, cold, and rainy and snowy here across the high plains.
Why settle for Wi-Fi that just usually works? Why settle for customer service that's subpar? Why settle for service that's outdated? You don't have to. Settle for more with Allo, the faster, more reliable internet experience that's built for the way you use all your devices. For answers, visit us at allofiber.com/switch today. Allo, settle for more.
As farmers make plans to return to their fields for spring planting, we urge farmers to be alert to the dangers of working near overhead power lines. Electricity is one of the most overlooked, yet deadly hazards of working on a farm. Beware of increased height when loading and transporting equipment on trailers. Avoid raising the arms of planters or cultivators or raising truck beds near power lines. So let's take extra caution this spring planting season. This message brought to you by
Chimney Rock Public Power District, your touch-tone energy partner, the power of human connections.
Twin Cities Development has a great opportunity for food entrepreneurs and small businesses with newly remodeled and permitted commercial kitchen and office spaces available. You can do catering, packaging, processing, and recipe or product development with several rental options available. Call Twin Cities Development Association at 632-2833 for pricing and more information. The kitchen is located at Northfield Apartments in Gering, where 1- and 2-bedroom apartments are also available. Don't wait, call today.
Welcome back. Cappuccino & Company helped spearhead their first Cruise and Coffee Saturday morning in downtown Scottsbluff. The idea? Have people get out of the house and cruise Broadway like they did back in high school. Owner Angela Scanlon says this is a good way to engage locals while isolation is going on.
Yeah, it becomes pretty psychologically difficult to not see family and friends face to face, and sometimes not even as many smiling faces. And so we're here to spread smiles. That's what this is all about.
Well, the Oregon Trail Community Foundation is providing a fund for those who wish to donate towards the COVID-19 crisis in our community. The OTCF will make a grant to establish this fund and welcomes other donations for those who are interested in helping those working on the front lines. This effort will initially provide funding to local restaurants that are addressing food insecurity, especially for youth and older adults. These establishments have been preparing and serving food since the disaster first began to unfold in our community. The donations will pay for the food distributors or grocery stores directly, so these efforts can continue doing what they are already doing and not be burdened with fundraising. And the Nebraska State Fair's executive director is stepping down and will serve as a consultant for the rest of her contract, which runs through next January. The State Fair Board voted on Friday to accept Lori Cox's departure after running the event for 2 years. Cox took a medical leave of absence starting on March 13th. The Fair Board said Cox discovered and reported instances of potential waste and financial mismanagement during her tenure, and her knowledge of the situation could be helpful to investigators. Board Chairwoman Beth Smith said during the meeting that there is an ongoing investigation into possible irregularities involving State Fair finances. Well, straight ahead, we'll take a peek at the latest from the world of sports. I'll have that in 90 seconds here on KNEB.TV News.
On April 15, 1924, West Nebraska Methodist Episcopal Hospital, the region's first modern hospital, opened in downtown Scottsbluff. The goal was to provide the care residents needed close to home, and it's never changed. For 95 years, we've continued to provide exceptional health care for generations of families throughout our region as a community hospital, a regional referral center, and a Level 2 trauma center. Thank you for trusting your health care to Regional West Medical Center.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
As farmers make plans to return to their fields for spring planting, we urge farmers to be alert to the dangers of working near overhead power lines. Electricity is one of the most overlooked, yet deadly hazards of working on a farm. Beware of increased height when loading and transporting equipment on trailers. Avoid raising the arms of planters or cultivators or raising truck beds near power lines. So let's take extra caution this spring planting season. This message brought to you by
Roosevelt Public Power District, your touch-tone energy partner, the power of human connections.
Sometimes events in life are planned, others a happy surprise. No matter what life change you're navigating, whether you're getting married or just want a bigger yard for your pup, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. Retirement, a new season in life where you can change how you live it. And something easier, convenient, that feels just right. When it's time, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Now, sports from the First National Bank Sports Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
Taking a look at the latest here at the First National Bank Sports Desk, and the Western Trail's all-conference selections for basketball and football were announced earlier this month, with the boys' WTC Player of the Year as Mitchell's Austin Tyne, and the girls' Player of the Year being Morrill's Alicia Guru. On the boys' side, the top 5 in receiving votes were Tyne, Luis Garza of Bridgeport, Bo Hanks from Kimball, Blake Tyne of Mitchell, and Bridgeport's Cole Faisler. For the girls' top 5 in voting, it was Guru, Bridgeport's Ruthie Loomis Golte, Sydney 9 of Bridgeport, Gordon Rushville's Jayla Bramer, and Carly Werdeman from Kimball. The WTC Wrestling MVP for the season was Bridgeport's Casey Benavides, and to see all of the all-conference selections, you can find this story online at kneb.com. Well, one of WNCC's top liberas will be taking her defensive talents to the next level next school year. Anna Costas inked with Tarleton State University, a program that is moving to D1 next season. In her 2 seasons at WNCC, Costas finished with more than 1,100 digs, which is 5th on the WNCC career digging charts. And sticking with WNCC, as the Lady Cougar basketball team has several members receive postseason honors. 4 Cougars earned South All-Region honors, with 3 earning Region 9 All-Tournament honors. The 4 receiving All-Region honors included sophomores Tashira Morehouse, Armani Pulling, and Juliana Velchevik, and freshman Lindsay Mahuku. All 3 sophomores also received All-Tournament honors. The Regional Coach of the Year honors went to WNCC's Chad Gibney for the South and Casper's Dwight Gunair for the North. That is the latest today from the First National Bank Sports Desk. Your community calendar will be back right after this.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for 2. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Nebraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers from name brands such as Pfaff and Baby Lock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scottsbluff.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, following the success of Thursday night's pop-up drive-up, the Midwest Theater is in the midst of running round 2 of the free community screenings. A massive traffic jam last week along the Old Oregon Trail Road was seen as more than 100 Wyobraska residents got out of the house and drove to the Legacy of the Plains Museum to watch The Goonies. Yesterday afternoon, Midwest Theater Executive Director Billy Estes announced 2 more screenings, one last night and one tonight at 8 p.m., with gates opening at 7. Estes says small community theaters across the nation are struggling amid the current COVID-19 pandemic, and these pop-up screenings are something that are bringing joy to our community in a time that they need it most. Again, gates open at 7 and will be limited to the first 60 vehicles. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.